No disrespecting nobody that gang bang. All my homies, family, whatever. You feel me? Shout out to them. But there's a certain level of structure, which I would say, which causes the whole unit to have to follow.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you in an organization, period, gang, motorcycle club, whatever, there's no one man above the crew, no man above the program.
Right.
It was it's supposed to be, right? So how could you say be a part of a gang but then don't follow nobody? Because a gang member to me itself, you it's some sort you closer to a follower.
Okay, well see, it's like this. For me, the way I processed it was you follow the protocol.
Okay.
That's why, you know what I'm saying, I always push protocol and G code. I've been pushing that like
that's all he been pushing. I ain't gonna lie. Look, that's what he say online.
Protocol.
I don't give a protocol G code. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You follow the protocol and G code. Then if you do that, you'll see whoever else is following the protocol and G code. When the protocol and the G code, the more it got buried, the more motherfuckers start getting turned up and wild because there's no rules and regulations and there's nobody there to reinforce those rules and regulations.
Everybody's doing their own thing.
And that's not what it's supposed to be.
Right.
You feel me?
And that's where it got to where it at now because the protocol and the G code don't just go for the Bloods and the Crips. It go for people in general. The G code came before the protocol. You know what I'm saying? The G code, like how you supposed to live, like be honorable, respectful to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Do this, do that. Then when the gangbanging and shit like that started, the protocols on how to be a gangbanger come, but the G code came before that.
Right.
So if you don't follow this one,
how you gonna follow that?
How you gonna follow that one? Motherfuckers keep on saying I'm a man before anything. Well, why aren't you thinking like one? If you a man before anything, you follow the G code. You banging now, you follow the protocol. You a man that's banging, or you a young man that's banging, follow the G code and the protocol. Teach you how to be a man and how to be a gangster. And the shit is a full cycle because once you learn how to be a man and you get into that gang banging world, motherfucker, your shit is solid.
Tight.
It's solid.
Who enforces that if these brothers don't have fathers in the house?
What you mean? I mean, first it gotta. Go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off. That's what I said earlier. I said, if you don't have a father, and I said, the kids, they don't need to be disciplined and beat on and have more hatred towards them because they don't know no better. They need father love. They need a love from a father in the household. But if they don't have a father in the household and they join the gang becomes their father. So they're going to get the guidance from whoever's the older homie just taking that position.
So the gang should be enforcing the G code.
Exactly. That's what enforced it.
So that's who enforces it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to, yeah.
But go ahead.
You know about what he's saying right now about how the gang, excuse me, how the gang becomes a family.
Right.
Like me, I had both parents at the house.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Mom's hardworking, dad's hardworking. Me personally, I made the choice. I was 11 years old. The homies say, hey, little homie, you want $20? Hell yeah, my dad don't even want to give me $2. Don't even want to give me $1. That's when you could buy a soda, some chips, and a gun for $1.
Yeah, for $1
exactly. You got $2, you balling. Long story short.
First, can you tell the people where you grew up at?
Well, I grew up in both in Boyle Heights, East LA, and in Torrance.
Okay,
you know what I mean. So I got the best of both worlds, the Harbor area and East LA. And my dad, like I said, my dad wouldn't want to give me $1. They bang on me down the street. Hey, you want $20? Hell yeah. Do me a favor, go drop this out down the street. Get your backpack. Even to this day, most of the stuff I dropped off, I still don't know what was in that backpack.
Yeah.
Come back, he gave me $20. Go over there. The other big homies gave me another $20. I'm balling.
Yeah.
And the thing is that my dad never even bothered to throw the basketball around with me. Kick the soccer ball.
So immediately you looking at these.
Yeah, I'm looking at the homies. They're taking care of me.
Exactly.
They're taking care of me. My dad tried to I don't know if you're familiar with the Torrance area. This little spot right there, little miniature golf called Mulligan's.
Yeah, absolutely.
My dad tried to send me to Mulligan's to a little rich kid's party with $2. And I come out the house, head down. Big homie's like, "What's wrong with you?" My dad want to give me $2. I'm going to Mulligan's. He was like, "Oh man, here, $30. You're gonna wash my car for 2 weeks." I'm like, "Hell yeah, wash it when I come back."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking at him like, why can't my dad be like that, man?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
so he's already above your father in your
pretty
eyes.
much. Like, just in my eyes, this dude right here, like, man, he's so cool. Before then, I wasn't like, oh, this dude's so gangster, he's so awesome. It was more like, he is so freaking cool. Mm-hmm. He's cooler than my dad, that's for sure.
I mean, but think about it. The allure of, for everybody growing up in LA, growing up seeing the gangs and all that,
Yeah.
that's what you wanted. You know,
Yeah.
they could dress. All the
Yeah.
pretty girls was around them.
Yeah, because
that's what I wanted to be for
yeah,
sure.
because at that time, my dad wouldn't never let me wear shell type Adidas. Definitely not no fucking Converse, and especially not no Cortezes. You know what I mean? So the money that I'm getting from the homies, I could go and buy this. Cortez were like what, $30 at the time?
Yeah.
Chucks were $20. You feel me? And go ahead.
No, I just want to chime in
Yeah.
one second. I want a second to what he's saying, because I got a homie in my neighborhood. When we was kids, we looked up to Bebop. Bebop had all the money. He had the cars. Bebop was Nino Brown. Listen, homie, Bebop was Nino Brown on my street, and you know what he used to do? My mother was in the streets gang banging, then she suffered from a drugs situation, right? So no dad, I had grandparents to raise me, right? So all the kids that I hung with, we be at Mike's house, Chris coming across the street, we all formulated our own thing. They mothers and people mothers didn't have mothers and all that, we formed together, right? B-Bob would say, hey, go tell your grandparents, whoever at your house, I'm taking y'all to the movies. Easter, he put $20 and $50 in all these eggs. He spent about $2,000 on the ghetto kids. He was a hero. He was a hero. I didn't look at him as he was a drug dealer. I didn't listen. He didn't do no wrong to us because we was kids. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm seconding what he's saying is looking for love.
Yeah, so the big homies, because like I said, my mom's always been a very loving woman. I'm sure my dad loved me. He just had a crazy way of showing it. You know what I mean? He never said it. I just recently saw something on YouTube about why Mexican fathers don't say I love you to their sons or whatever. My dad, not to bore you too much with my life story, my dad's story, but my dad, he was born in '52 in Mexico. He'll be 68 this Saturday. Well, tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you, man. His father died when my dad was 22 years old, so he was a baby, brand new. And I remember he used to whoop my ass, and my mom used to yell at him like, "You treat him like you don't love him." My dad's excuse was, "I wish I had a father to whoop my ass. I wish I had a father to at least tell me get the fuck out the way." It's all in Spanish, so it sounds much worse. You know what I mean? So, long story short.
So from his perspective, whatever he did matter because at least he was there to do
he was there for it. And I mean, at the end of the day, and I had this conversation with my wife and with some of my homies recently, like, yeah, my dad was always there. I can't take that from him. His way of disciplining, his parenting might have been a little harsher. I have a 3-year-old daughter. And now I kind of think about it when my wife yells at her, because she's a little badass. You know what I mean? I'll tell her she's a baby. Chill. She was like, yeah, but she knows she could get away with it. She could get away with all this stuff with you. I had my mom lie for me to the cops. I'm hiding in the closet. Oh, no, Stocky, he's not here. He's not here. Now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, I already know I'm gonna get some payback for that. My mom's over here lying for me. Long story short, the little love that I was lacking at the house for my dad at least, the big homies down the street were showing it to me. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, little homie? How was school? And just see me ditching. Now I'm gonna take your punk ass back to school. You know what I mean? My dad will whoop my ass. He'll see me ditching. He'll whoop my ass and take out back to work. You know what I mean? I'm still there. Like, I just a quick little ass whooping. I'm straight. You know what I mean? So as I got older, his whoopings didn't become anything. They were nothing. I'm getting beat up by enemies. They're really trying to kill me. Like every single single punch is meant to break something. It's meant to hurt something. My dad's little slaps is like, man, this slaps like a little bitch. You know what I mean? I could take that ass whooping. Excuse me. And long story short, the big homies was like the ones that I looked up to, like, yeah, that's a homie right there. You know what I mean? I was proud to say, yeah, that's the big homie. Yeah, I just went and did this for him. But yet at the house, I had a real man. You know what I mean? That was my dad. But he just didn't give me that opportunity and that kind of love to really say, you know what, Dad, you right. I'm going to stay here with you. Because maybe things would have been different. Look, just to end this, get off of my little subject. My little subject, I mean. My dad whooped my ass inside a gas station where all the homies hang out at because my cousin had got shot right there. He walks in, gives me no, hey, what the fuck you doing over here? He just goes in there, starts whooping my ass. I'm thinking I'm getting jumped by the enemies or some shit. The homie I had with me, my best friend, he's gone now. And the other big homie that was in there, the big homie was getting ready to pop my dad. He was getting ready to kill my dad. I remember my best friend yelling at him, that's his dad, that's his dad.
That's how much love they had for you.
And he asked me a couple months back, hey, remember that time? I don't really want to bring it up because we're grown. I don't want to get you mad. And I already know you don't love me. Like, motherfucker, I love you. Somewhere and somehow I do love you somehow, some way. He was like, was so-and-so's son gonna shoot me that day at the gas station? I said, he wasn't gonna shoot you. He was gonna kill you. He was gonna, just be honest. You know, we grown, right? Like, we grown. We past this, right? He was gonna kill you.
Damn.
Like, John saved your life. My dad was like, man, He never apologized, but he said, I tried. I was trying my hardest. And I'm like, you know what, dude? Go ahead.